Hey guys. Well, as the title says, it just started raining here. And I just looked outside and it wasn't raining. Like 2 minutes ago, I looked outside. 3 minutes ago. And it was not raining outside. So, yeah. We have rain, we have mic audio, we have camera, we have lights. We are good. We have Azathoth, of course. We're going to wait a few minutes and I saw a heart fly by. So awesome. Um, we'll wait a couple minutes, then we'll get into the live stream. Making sure all the settings are set up and good to go. Right, that's set good. Yeah, thunderstorms at night. Don't hear any thunder, but we definitely got rain rolling. Said it was gonna hit at 6, and it hit at 6. Bunches of hearts. Love it. Thank you. But that's my wife. My beautiful wife. That's good. Audio there. Camera's good. Yep. All right. Notepad. Let's see. Just making myself a couple notes here to talk about once we get going. What are you doing, honey? Where you at? You're just trying to climb down my back, aren't you? Just had a picture of Stormy pop up on my computer screen for memory on Facebook. Miss him. Sounds like it stopped raining already. That was cool. I look over and Bjorn was yawning. It's always cool to catch these guys when they yawn. It's kind of neat. Yeah, doesn't sound like it's raining at all now. But I can't see out the windows right now, so I'm not entirely sure. But where are we at on time? We are at what? 3 minutes? I'm counting again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Go away. I don't care about that. Oh, still raining? Okay. I just can't hear it up here. It was hitting the air conditioner, but it's not now. So it must be coming down at a different angle. So, yeah. So that means we'll have muddy pups tonight. Oh, well. It is what it is. So, let me grab my... All right, so we'll get into this a little bit now. If you're just tuning in, hit that like button and comment down below or comment for the video. So, let's see, is this where I need to be here? Yes. All right, so my hard copy for my clutches. We have a new clutch on the ground, which is clutch number 7. That was laid a couple of days ago. I did shoot a video of it. It's going to get posted on Tuesday. And I just realized after I looked at the video that I didn't turn the microphone on when I was recording it. So there's no audio for that part. So we're going to edit it into to Tuesday's video and just go from there. I may just edit in a picture of the eggs and stuff. So we got 7 good eggs and 0 slugs. So yeah. It is a het clown, which I was looking, and I think it's the first baby that we held back to ever lay for us here. So she is the first baby we ever held back that laid here. I need to get her where she's not climbing down my back, so I can sit back and not sit back on her. Come here, sweetie. You need to come back up here, honey. There we go. All right. Okay. But I'm thinking, pretty sure she's our first one that was a grow up. We held her back from clutch number 5 in 2022. She was the very first egg. Very first baby. So Het Clown to Spot Nose Clown. We got 7 good eggs. So Het to visual. So 2 out of 4 should be actual clowns, visual of some sort, whether it's a spot nose clown or just a regular clown. And she's resting in her tub. And then we also had another clutch drop today, which I was pretty much figuring it was going to be a dud, and it actually was. We got 11 slugs. Hair related her clutch today. Het Pied, and she Het Pied to a banana spider Het Pied. So she slugged out again this year, so she's done for a while. We're going to give her some time off. Like I said, we got 11 slugs from her. They're actually sitting over here on the cart, and yeah. I don't know. We're going to give her some time off. Her and Artemis are on the resting list for now, for the next year or so. And then we're going to go from there. But yeah, we got 8 clutches now. We're 8 clutches in. 7 was good. 8 was not. And I was expecting 8 not to be in the first place. But I gave it another shot this year. I used 3 different males now. And it's not the males because the other males have produced, or the males have produced for other clutches. So it's got to be her. We're going to give her a couple years, and then we're going to give it another shot. We'll give them one more shot after that probably. And, yeah, we'll see if we keep going after that point. And like I said, Artemis just recently, last couple of years, has started to slug out for us, which she was doing really well for babies. And then she just started. But we've got 4 clutches in the incubator right now. We've still got the 6 babies in the rack. All of them have been eaten a couple of times now, except for one who hasn't eaten at all, who still looks okay. They're not losing any weight or anything, but I'm only going to go 1 or 2 more times before I step in and help them out with their first meal. I don't think they've just figured out that the little fuzzy thing crawling around their tub is the food. So, yeah. But, yeah, that does suck about Harris Clutch, so damn it. If she could just give us one good clutch. I mean, she consistently gives us 10 plus slugs every year. So she's, like I've said before in other videos, she's slugged out probably 40 slugs over the course of the last 4 years. We've gotten 2 good eggs out of all that from her. Yeah, damn it. So it is what it is. So we marked her off. She'll get a bath tomorrow. I'm not going to clean her up tonight. She'll be fine for tonight. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it for the eggs today. I do want to check one girl real fast. I meant to check her before the stream started and I forgot. I know I said I'd check one girl and I checked, 5? So no more new eggs yet. Come here. You just need to stop crawling down my back, sweetie. I like to lean back and not have to worry about leaning up on you. So, yeah. Crown Point show was yesterday. Was really busy. Had a good time. A lot of people window shopping, though. No real people looking to buy anything. A lot of people that come to the reptile shows, and maybe you guys can answer this for me. I'm not sure what it is, but they come, and I would probably do the same thing, I guess. Come in and just look. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're not ready to own a new reptile, then I get it. Come look, check things out and whatnot. But yeah, that's cool. And I get to talk to people and meet new people that come in and give them business cards, and maybe they show up here and check out the live streams on Sundays, and maybe check out the videos that we upload, and check out Azathoth because they got to see Azathoth in person. Maybe that's what they'll remember from the show, and get an Azathoth sticker. Yeah, we've got stickers now, and it's of her. So if you want a sticker, you have to come to the show and one of the shows and see her and grab a sticker. So yeah. What else is going on? Yeah, and like my wife said, or you're looking for something specific. We do have a lot of people that come in that are looking for geckos, specifically bearded dragons, ball pythons. I've had people ask me about frogs. We don't have amphibians, but sometimes we do have them at the shows, and sometimes bugs, spiders, crickets, like feeders like crickets and cockroaches. And we do have rats and mice usually at the shows. Not us specifically, but there are other vendors that have them. Oh yeah, and the people that come in that are terrified of snakes. Yeah, I don't understand that. Now, if you have like your kids come in, you're with your kids or your grandkids, and they're fascinated by them, I understand that because you're bringing your grandkids or your kids in so they can see them. That I understand, but yeah, some people come in that. One time we had a lady say that she thought it was a petting zoo for reptiles. No, the expos are, yes, you can come in and see different animals, and maybe get a feel for something you may like. But sorry, I'm messing with my camera. Bear with me for a minute. It's kind of leaning a bit. There we go. But yeah, so if you think you would want a monitor, there's at the Valparaiso show. There's usually a gentleman there with he's got black dragons and monitors. And one of his monitors is huge. He's like 6 foot plus. Maybe you can be able to check that out. Maybe make your decision that, oh, maybe it's not the right animal for me. Sounded like somebody just spun tires outside. Huh. That was kind of weird. Sorry, I'm fixing my mic here. Let me get it going. There we are. So yeah, I mean, it's a good way to get a feel for what you're looking for. If you know you want a crested gecko, there's usually crested geckos. If you know you want bearded dragons, sometimes there's bearded dragons there. If you are unsure about maybe getting a boa or a ball python, there's usually both of them at the shows as well. That way you can get hands-on both animals and see which one you like the best, and go from that point. Make your decision from there. Equipment. You talk equipment with the vendors, with everybody. I know people keep animals in aquariums or large enclosures, or like we have here, the racks behind me. Had one gentleman, I told him it was a rack system. He's like, I hear that a lot. So I explained to him what the racks actually were. He did not get any information from anywhere on the what they were. Nobody was able to tell him. So I explained that to him, and then he kind of understood what that meant. And because he had made the comment for my displays that they looked a little small for the animals. They're actually perfect size for the animals because they spend most of their time underground in termite mounds in the wild. They only venture out at nighttime to go hunt. So they're usually in a small area, something that makes them feel secure. So yeah, he kind of understood what I was talking about after the fact. I hear one of the girls downstairs talking. Sounds like Willow. Yeah. I don't know if the mic's picking that up or not. Occasionally you'll hear dog puppies barking here at the house. Sometimes they're playing. Sometimes they're running outside to bark at the neighbors or somebody walking by. So, yeah. It is warm in here today. Whew. I'm just now realizing how warm it is. It got up to 84 in here. I probably should have kicked the air conditioner on for a little while today, but I did not do that here in the room today. I figure it's going to cool off a bit tonight because of the storms going through. It should cool things off a little bit, so I'm not going to worry about it. Yes, and we did notice earlier. Yeah, no, I understand. That's fine. I'd rather have them in the house than out in the rain and the weather. So yeah, it's good that they're in. But yeah, we definitely lost power tonight, or today at some point. Not sure why, because it wasn't storming earlier today. It was nice and sunny. The wind wasn't blowing, so because Freya and Bjorn's enclosures are still lit up. They're on timers. And when the power goes out, the timers stop working. So, yeah. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But I have to check their timers. Maybe I can get something of an idea of how long the power was actually out for. I have to look at that when we're done here with this. Another thing is the shows I get to see a lot of people that I know and talk to them and catch up with stuff. Especially if I haven't seen them in a month or so. And we talk different projects and things we're working on. And yeah, I know. Calm down. You were just all over today. Where are you at? Where are you at? You're going over that way. You're crawling down again. Yeah, she just wanted to go explore today. Actually woke her up. So she's like, hey, I'll come out and play. And I'll get into the things. So, yeah. I was kind of hoping I have a couple more clutches on the ground by now. No go. It'll be another 4 days before I cut my next clutch. So maybe by Thursday's video, we'll have another clutch egg cutting for you guys, unless they pit before then. They're due on the 17th, I believe. And today is what, the 7th? No, they're due on the 14th. Today's the 8th. Okay. Now I got to go look again. 10 more days. All right, so they're due on the 17th. Oh, I'm not going to cut them Wednesday. I'll cut them 10 days yesterday, so 50. So day 51. Wednesday will be 53. Saturday will be 56. If they last until Sunday, next Sunday, I'll try and do an egg cutting on Sunday. If they don't, we'll do it before then, and it'll get put up on another video. So 53 on Wednesday, 54 Thursday, 55 Friday, 56 on Saturday. Day 57 will be on Sunday. So, yeah, that'd be about right. We'll have to wait and see how they do and if they actually wait for me to cut on day 57. So, Sunday, maybe we'll have an egg cutting. No promises, but we'll see if they hold out for that long. It's only 2 eggs. It's from clutch number 4, I believe. Let me check. Ugh. Hard copy. Let's see. There's 5. 3. It's clutch 3. Yep, clutch number 3. That is a het pied to banana spider het pied. Yeah. So we have 5 slugs, 2 good eggs. So we got 2 good eggs in the incubator. They've gone almost full term. They're day 51 right now. Looking forward to seeing what we got. Maybe we got a pied in that clutch. Maybe we didn't. I'm not sure. Odds are we probably didn't because we have a hard time getting pieds here in the room. Don't know why that is. So, yeah. there is that. We've made them here, only just a couple though. One of them passed shortly after crawled out of the egg. Don't know why that happened. We've also had another one that we were going to hold back and ended up selling her to some good people that we know from the shows. And we've got Coral Pied male, visual. And then we have Pinky, which is our visual pied female, but she still hasn't popped out any like this time around. She gave us that bad egg, or the egg that went bad in the incubator. And we had, I think, 4 slugs out of her, and then 1 egg that was questionable, that then eventually did go bad. And then that's that last one there that eventually didn't go full term. So yeah, it's been a rough time for pies. So I'm still gonna keep trying though. We have another pied girl that's growing up right now. She's het for lavender albino also. So looking to get some dreamsicles from her at some point. We have a het lavender albino male for that clutch, or for that pairing. And even if we just get pieds out of that pairing, that would be cool too. I mean, get some pieds finally. And yeah. But I'd like to get some clown pieds at some point as well. I got lots of things I want to make. Clown pieds, some ultramel sunsets, some ultramel sunset pieds would be cool. I'd like to get some microscale pieds, some Coral Glow microscale pieds, even some pastel Coral Glow microscale pieds. We do have the makings to make those right now. So yeah, because all the babies we have in the rack right now are all 100% het pied. If I held back any of them, I would, there's the chance there that we can make a microscale pied. So we have the 2 boys that are Coral Glows. One's a pastel Coral Glow microscale. The other one's a Coral Glow microscale. Yeah, that would be a thought. I would probably keep the Coral Glow microscale and hold him back instead of the pastel Coral Glow microscale, because the female is already pastel. Or keep back one of the pastel microscale females. That way I can put her to our pastel microscale male and possibly get a super pastel microscale het pied. But yeah, I'd like to get my Coral Glow male to that too. But I'll need to have a male pied. Just thinking out loud right now. So yeah, future projects. Lots of plans. Got to have lots of plans, trying to plan things out ahead of time to keep, things rolling. We've still got 8 more females. 8 more that I've been pairing. Hoping all 8 of them go this time around. Serenity just shed, I believe, Friday. So, started a countdown on her. So that'll be a fire pastel ghost to a Enchi leopard, het ghost, het sunset, het pied boy. So yeah, looking to get some visual ghosts and some cool stuff from that. And all will be 50% het pied sunset. That'll be cool. And our sunset girl, she looks like she's going into shed. So once she sheds out, we'll start a countdown on her. And see if in 30 days we get some babies. Or get some eggs anyway. I'd like to be 30 days and get babies, but we'll see. Might also have a female for Bjorn. We will see how that works out. I'm not going to go too much into that in case we don't end up doing it. But our good friend Tom has a large, I do mean large, female Colombian red tail that makes Bjorn look small. So we may do a, shared clutch type of thing where he goes and pairs up with her. Maybe get some BBs, some boa babies. Should be cool. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're staying cool if it's warm where you're at. I'm sweating at the moment, but I am also in this 84-degree snake room. Water. It's dripping everywhere. I'm all wet. I tried to get everything close, but yeah, same here. Met a lot of people yesterday. I sold one piece of heat tape yesterday, so that's my extent of my sales for the show yesterday. But it was a good show, really busy. But yeah, that sucks. It's always a hard time when you don't sell anything for the day. But I mean, like you stated, you meet a lot of good people, and it kind of opens the door for maybe later on down the road that they'll come back and see you and maybe buy something at that point, which I've had happen. Had people that come by a couple times, they visit, talk, and then you get to know them a little bit, and then they actually come back and actually buy something from you later on. But yeah, all I sold was a piece of heat tape. That was it. So go figure. That seemed like the norm for everybody. I knew one of the other vendors there. They sold a couple of pieces of heat tape, a block of Reptichip, and what else did they? Oh, and they sold a thermostat. So yeah, but yeah, no snakes. And then one of the other vendors that we know, good friends of ours, Rhino Royals, they sold 3 snakes. I mean, it just depends on if you have what the person's looking for, or if you don't. I mean, like I said, I sold one piece, the heat tape, and then that was it. But everybody got to meet her as a thought though, and they hung out with her for a while. But yeah, it's just how things go sometimes. But yeah, I also have people come in and ask us about boas a lot too. If we have any boas for sale, and right now, no, we don't. Hopefully. Like I said, that might change. It'll be a little while, but it might change. Yeah, he is. I love it. And Ryan and his brother they're good people. And yeah, we're usually in Valpo. We're right next to Ryan. Our tables are right next to Ryan's tables, so we hang out quite a bit at the shows, and we talk about different things, bounce ideas off of each other and stuff like that. And so yeah, Ryan's a good dude. And his brother's a little quiet. Johnny's a little quiet, but yeah, I've gotten him to talk a little bit. So, what else? I need to actually get my butt online and actually look up, see if I can find possibly. That can wait. That's not a pressing thing. I was thinking about maybe bringing Bjorn to a couple shows, showing him off. Because it's the wow factor because he is so big. So I just don't have anything to put him in right now to display him at the show, or to carry him to the show for that matter right now. He's too big for anything that I have here to take him to the show, and I don't have anything big enough to put him in at the show. He's actually too big to put in as a size enclosure, I should say. But yeah, everybody, I've taken him a couple of times, and everybody was crazy about him because he's so big. So yeah, that'll be future times. We'll change things up. That's the main thing. You got to try and get things. Oh, to trade, huh? I don't know if I'd want to trade that one. That's kind of a. Yeah, it's kind of a I don't think I would trade OD Sunset. I guess it depends on what they were wanting to trade it for. I would put him in that one. I guess it would be big enough for him. But I would, yeah, I would. I guess I could try it. I guess. Because that one's a 30. What is it? 38 gallon or 38 gallon, I think. Enclosure. It might actually work. It might work for him. He would take up a lot more of the floor space than, of course, Azathoth does. But yeah, he would fit in there. I think it would be a trial and error type of thing. The Calico. Yeah, I wouldn't trade for that. Nope. Not for something like that. Definitely no. If it was, I don't know, they had a crazy combination of something. If it was let's just say if they had a Monsoon, Pompeii, Orange Dream, something, then yeah, maybe I might consider it. Just because of the fact that it's Monsoon. But yeah. But it would have to be a visual. I wouldn't probably trade for a het or a possible het. Definitely not for a possible het Monsoon. I might, like I said, might consider that trade, but oh yeah, that would work. Yeah, that would be an equivalent to that. Yeah, I'm always thinking about trading animals and not trading for like equipment and stuff. I guess that's my mind. But yeah, that would be an even trade, I guess, for a next level display. All-in-one display with the thermostat. Cause yeah, that'd be an even trade. Excuse me. You're silly. What are you doing? You're very active today. You were very active yesterday too at the show. Figured you'd be sleeping all day. But she probably did sleep all day. And now she's awake and ready to rock and roll. Next, an all-in-one next level display. See, I was gonna get those back a couple years ago. I had talked to those guys at Tinley one year on a Friday when they were setting up. Well, I'd actually emailed them and they said they'd have a few displays at the show. So we got there on Friday and they had sold the displays already. By the time we got there on Friday, we were like 20 minutes after they opened the doors on Friday night during setup. And somebody had bought all 4 of them. So I got shafted on that one. So I gave them my email and stuff, gave them all my information, and then I ended up buying the hatchling racks that we have now from them guys. And then we, waited, and they said it's going to be a few months before they had any more ready to sell because of their backlog. And, well, I never heard from them, and then by September of, I believe, last year, no, yeah, it's been probably a year now that we've had the ARS displays. So I had $2,000 saved up, waiting, just sitting in my account, just waiting, and so they never contacted me. I emailed them, never heard back. So I made a decision to go ahead and just buy 4 of the ARS displays. Yes, they don't have heat tape wired in, and yes, they don't have lights wired in. But I got 4 of those displays for the price of 2 of the next level stuff. There's pros and cons to both. The cost for the next levels is crazy. Yes, the racks are nice. I have the 5 quarts and the 10 quarts, or the 8 quart tubs. The 8 quart Freedom Ridge, the small ones. They're either 5 or 8. Can't remember now. And then I have the 10s, have a rack of 10s and a rack with the smaller ones. So I have enough for small hatchlings and then maybe a little bit bigger hatchlings. I have those as well. Yeah, I didn't hear back from him. At the time it was showtime and I was running out of space in my displays I was using, which were kind of DIY ones. So it's like, you know what? I'm just going to pull the trigger on the ARS stuff, get those. And at some point, maybe later on down the road, I'll pick up some of the next level displays. I tried catching Jim at the next Tinley, and I wasn't able to talk to him. By the time we had gotten there, they'd already bounced and went on and did. I think they were doing the auction or something, or running around. I can't remember what they told me they were doing, but they weren't in their booth at Tinley. So I didn't get a chance to talk to them. And that also could have been them not getting back to me, might have been on my end too. They may have emailed me and I just didn't see it. So that's, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and it may have just been a back and forth mix up on my end or whatever. I don't blame him for it. It's not a big deal. It worked out in the end. So we got displays. Like I said, I will probably eventually look into getting those kind of displays later on when I need more. We'll hit Jim up again and then see if we can get some of those then. So then I'll have next level displays and come here and some ARS stuff. So yeah, come here now. You know what, baby? I'm gonna go ahead and put you away. My sweetness, my sweet girl. She's getting big, isn't she? She's getting long. Yeah, we're gonna see if she starts to fill out now. Put her up for now. Say bye, everybody. As a thought, Miss, I'm not gonna sit still for the show today. All right, come on, sweetie. There you go, sweetheart. All right. Okay. She's put up now. Oh, now I don't have to worry about her getting stuck on the chair. Okay. But yeah. Oh, yep. And then my buddy Tom, he's thinking about getting pulling the trigger on an ARS hatchling rack, which it's a lot of money. I know it's a lot of money to come off of right away. Like $2,000 for the hatchling rack that he was looking at. Yeah, it's a lot. But when he does do that, I will get his Reptile Basics racks, his Vivarium Electronics racks for the room. So yeah, and we'll work on payment or work on the price for his racks at that time. But yeah, so we'll get a few more racks for the room here. Because him and I were talking about that too. Because by the time you buy buy these racks here, the Vivarium Electronics racks, and you buy the tubs, you're in. If you get a VE6 with no tubs, it's like what is it, $289 or $290? I think for just the rack, or is it $300 now? Let's go look. Let me see. Open. I'm gonna minimize that so I can still see the live stream going on. Reptile Basics. There we go. It's always in my things. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if my monitor is coming up on the live stream or not, but I hope. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. It's not a big deal. So go home, products. Let's go to products. Come on. There we go. Cages, thermostat. Yeah, we'll go caging. No, I don't want cage lighting. Racks and cages is what I want. Let it load. Let's see. Racks and cages. PVC reptile rack system. Now, they do have the aluminum rack now, which is a little pricey. But, all right, the VE6. Vivarium Electronics VE6 rack is $269.99 without the tubs. So then if you get the the 11 quart tubs. Is that the ones? No. The 8 quart VE2 and VE6 racks. They're $9.99 a piece. If you get, that holds 18 of them. So if you get do 11 or more, you get $3 off. So it'll be $6.99 a piece. So you're looking at probably another $150 or $100 in addition to the $289. So if you get a couple of the VE6 racks, you're looking at probably, I'm just kind of bouncing it off the top of my head, you're probably looking about $900 to $1,000. 2, 4, we'll say 300 per rack. That's 6. 2, we'll say 800, $850. If you get the small tubs. If you get the large tubs, you're looking at even more. It's probably another extra $150 if you get the 23 quart tubs, because those are $20. We'll say $19.99 a piece. If you get 12 or more of those tubs, it's $7 off. So you're looking at $12.99. So yeah, you're looking at 6, 24, 48, 56. So yeah, it's an extra 56. We'll say $60 per rack plus $289. So you're looking about $330. You get 2 of those racks, 2 VE6 racks with the 23 quart tubs. You're looking about $960. So yeah, it's a little pricey. On the VE6 racks, you can change from. Let me grab a couple tubs here. Give me 1 minute. Okay, now the VE6 racks, the VE6E and the VE6 racks. VE6E is the what do you call it, economic one. It has the open sides on it, and the VE6, the normal has the enclosed. All 3 sides are enclosed, but you can keep these tubs in it. These are the 8 quart tubs. They are. It's a good size comparison size there. You can fit 18 of these in the rack, 3 per level on a 6. Or you can fit 12 of these size tubs. These are the 11 quarts. I have found that here in the room, my snakes really aren't that picky on it. I know that some are, and I do like the Freedom Breeder, the dark gray tubs. And yeah, the downside of these tubs is that they don't have cup holders in them. That's just one thing. And last but not least, in the VE6E and the VE6s, you can actually put these tubs here. This is a 23 quart tub. They will all 3 of those fit in there. You can fit 6 of these, 12 of these, 2 per level, and then 18 of these. These are good hatchling tubs. I've used these quite a bit. I grow up in these as well because they are a lot longer than the Freedom Breeders that I'm using right now. So when they get a little too big for those tubs, I will put them in those. That's kind of another reason why I bought these racks, is they're kind of versatile in that aspect. You can use 3 different size tubs. So I have lots of extra tubs as far as these tubs, the 11 and the 8 quarts. The 23 quarts, they were out of stock for a minute, but I did get some extras of those as well. Jeez, I'm knocking my glasses off and everything. Ugh, sweaty. So yeah, that makes for a good grow up rack or a hatchling rack to a grow up rack to actually keeping my males. This is what I keep on males in, is the 23 quart tubs. I do have a couple males that are too big for those, and they are in a couple of the 70s that I have. And they're huge males. I mean, they're like 4.5 feet long, and they weigh probably 2,600 grams each. And they are males. They're not female. So those are huge males. Those are my biggest males that I have. So they could fit in the 23 quart tubs, but I don't think they would be very comfortable in that tub size. So yeah, I have Yeah. So yeah, they work out real well. So yeah, it's a good size. But yeah, for the money, I guess, you're buying one rack and then you got 3 different size tubs that you can use on the rack. So it'll last, that one rack will keep your snake from your hatchling up to subadult size, up to, I would probably say 12 to 1600 grams maybe would probably be the biggest I would keep in there. I have a couple males that are like 12, 1300 grams that have no problem whatsoever being in those tubs. 23 quart tubs. Actually, they enjoy being in those tubs because I had put them in a 70 before just to try it, and they went off food instantly. Put them back in their smaller tubs, and boom, they were right back on food again. So I keep them in the 23 quarts. Heavy bowl. This is a good, if you're looking for a good bowl, these things are a little pricey. I get these off Amazon. They are ceramic and heavy. They probably weigh about 3 pounds of ceramic. But they work really well. Your snakes aren't going to tip these over. Bjorn does not tip. He has a bowl like this in his enclosure. This one actually needs cleaned. But he does not tip this bowl over, and he weighs probably 40 pounds of muscle. So he'll crawl over this thing and all the time, not spill it. Never spilled it. So yeah, I'm going to actually set this over here so I can clean it. There. So yeah, I will need some bigger tubs though here soon at some point. I do have 2 of the sea serpent racks now with the I think they're 28 quart tubs in them. Talked to Chris at Sea Serpents, and he said that he keeps his animals in there till 2,500 grams. So I went ahead and got another one of those at Tinley this last March. I will say we've had eggs in one of them already, 2 of them, right? 1, 2, 1. So we've had girls lay in two of those size tubs. So you can breed in them effectively. They will lay in those tubs. I've got 2 good clutches out of those tubs. One was the microscale clutch that's in the rack now, 6 babies. And I have a lesser female that laid 8 eggs. Well, 7 good eggs. One's not sure. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's not a bad price, actually. For an 8016. Yeah. I wonder if it's actually still available for that price. If somebody jumped on that, it wouldn't surprise me if they did. Yeah. Let me see that. Let me exit off my. Did I close my browser? I did. Okay. Just want to make sure I exited off of that thing. Change my setting for that. All right. Okay. I will check it out. It's funny too because I have my marketplace that's set up to send me notifications for that stuff for snake racks, and I don't think I got that notification. Then again, I haven't really checked either. It's been a long weekend. Yeah, got home at midnight. Well, 11:30 on Friday night. Got to bed. It was after 1 o'clock. Got up at 5. Did the Crown Point show all day. Got home yesterday, or about 5:30ish. Got the snakes put away, ate, and then we were done. I was probably passed out. Not even sure. 10 o'clock last night, I was just out. And then today got up. Well, I got up a couple times this morning. Then I finally got up. Shell woke me up about 9 o'clock-ish, I think. So 8:30ish, I think she woke me up. That's fine. I wanted to get up, take a shower, and everything because it was my granddaughter's birthday party today. So yeah, I had fun there. That was a good time. It's a good time seeing the kids, going spending time with the kids. Got to play games because it was at an arcade here in LaPorte that I actually didn't even know was there. It's a new place, I guess. Been there a year. I don't get on that side of town very often, so yeah, I didn't even realize it was there. But it was a cool place. They had fun. I had fun playing with the kids and had pizza, cupcakes, and yeah, it's a good time. My phone went off. Let's see what we got. Come on now. Reading my messages on there. See if I got any notifications. Let's see. I'm going to switch over to my other one. I haven't been on Facebook in a few days. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, so cute. Our husky breeder's got some babies. Some very, very cute babies, actually. All right, yeah, so. Okay, let's see. Trying to get back on large calibers. Facebook thingy. Damn it. Oh, man. There we go. All right, Mike, I got that attachment, or I got that message. Thank you. Nice. Let's look into that. Right on. Cool, I have to look into that. Thanks for sending that to me. I know, honey. I know. Very, very sweet, baby. I see her. She's right there. I just gave her a heart, too. She's very sweet. Very, very cute. This little girl here. Let me see if the camera will pick her up. Yeah, that little one there. Wish we could. I do. Oh, God. I mean, look at that. How could you say no to that? Oop, let me get this over here. I mean, look at her. Yeah. I need to stay off Facebook. So, yeah. But, is it still raining out, honey? I hear somebody outside. It sounds like Willow talking smack to probably her sister, trying to get her sister to play. So yeah. Oh yeah. I keep looking at that pile of slugs over there on the table. Good deal. Stopped raining. Awesome. Yeah. Thing is I knew she was laying those this morning. I came and checked on her, and yeah, she wasn't done yet, so I just let it go until just before the live stream, and I decided to pull it out. Pull them all out. She'll get a nice scrubbing down because she actually crushed one of them, and it looks like it leaked everywhere. So I kind of cleaned her tub, half-ass cleaned her tub out for now. She'll get a good deep cleaning tomorrow, and then yeah. And she'll get a good deep cleaning herself. Oops, sorry, I just kicked the tub Or kicked, oh God. Kicked the table. So, yeah. All right. Freya's enclosure is turned off. Baron's enclosure is still on, which they were both a little off as far as the exact times to turn on and off. So I'm actually going to, once I'm off of here, I am going to check their timers and see where they're at. And, but, yeah. She is out there just talking up a storm. I'm going to get one more kid out before we head out of here. And this is going to be our Wookiee Fire, our newest boy. He's still not too sure of me yet. Working on that, though. Looks like maybe. He's going into shed a little bit. He's starting to get a little red tinge to his belly. So, yeah, he's going to be going into shed here real soon, which is a good thing. He's actually about big enough to go into one of those 11-quart tubs. I think maybe after he sheds out and we do our next feeding, he will get to go to a new tub, at least a little bit bigger tub than he's in right now. He should be just fine because he's pretty thick. He's a thick boy. Thick boy. Damn, he's thick. Yeah, so. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. We'll give him Roman what for. So that's funny. I like it when she does that, though. I like it when Roman talks back. So, Wookiee Fire male. Looking to make some super Wookiees here in the room. Won't be for another till next summer, probably, because our girl has been bred to someone else. She's about ready to lay, I'm hoping. I see you side-eyeing me. Don't you dare. Look at you. Silly boy. You going to take a shot? It'll be a shot in the air. He's not going to get me. Now he can't even see me. He can see you guys, though. Come here. Boop. That's a good way to get them to coil back up again. Cover him up. So, yeah, he's looking good. He's doing well. He's eating every week now, too. Last couple of weeks. So, but in the meantime, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get the heck out of here and go and dry off because I am just drippy. And, yeah, Mike, thanks for that link, Mike. I will check into that. And hope you have a good week, my friend. And we will talk soon. And, yeah, and yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions about anything whatsoever, if you guys want to see anything on any of the videos, please let me know. Like I said, the clutch number 7, I did the video on that. My dumbass didn't turn the mic on, so there's no audio, so I'm talking to myself in here, I guess. I'm talking to the snakes. And then, so yeah. Get this guy put back up again. He's still not sure. I pull him out all the time. So, yeah. Yeah, we may not be on next Sunday. We will just have to wait and see what's going on with that. If not, I will make sure I post a video on Monday. Or we'll just probably wait till Tuesday. But we may not be on next Sunday. Schedules permitting. Got a lot of stuff going on over the weekend. It is my anniversary weekend. So, Shell and my anniversary is that coming week. So we will see if we do a live stream on that Sunday. As of right now, it's up in the air. We may not. So I'm not going to say yes or no on that. yeah, we may not even be home at stream time. So yeah, this is why they're pet rocks or ball. That's why they're ball pythons. So yeah, so we will see about next Sunday. But I will have video up on Tuesday, and we'll do one on Thursday. And yeah, we may not have a video up for next Tuesday. Also, next Tuesday is actually the day of my anniversary, so we are going to be out of town and doing stuff. The two of us. So we will see what happens. But if not, I will see you guys as soon as I can. We have a couple of videos for this week, and then maybe not a live stream Sunday. So, and if not, they will resume the following Sunday, a week from that day. And yeah, you guys stay safe, and I will talk to you guys soon. Like I said, if you guys have any comments or questions about anything, you can message me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And we will talk soon, all right? Guys, stay safe. I'm going to go down and cool off and just kind of lay in front of the air conditioner and let it freeze me out. I don't think that's possible, though. So, yeah. All right, guys. I'm out. See you guys in the next one. All right. Stay safe. Where's the stop button at? I always lose it. There it is. I found it. All right, guys. From all of us here, we'll see you guys.